You're listening to Barry Burnett on Investing Insights with Barry Burnett on Talk Radio 790 KABC. We're talking to our spectacular special guest, Mike Thomas. Mike is the CEO and founder of MT Commercial Cleaning Services, and he's also the current chairman of the board of the Burbank Chamber of Commerce. Hello, Mike.
Good evening, Barry. Thanks for having me.
Oh, I'm delighted that you're here. We've done a whole lot of business and monkey business. You've worked for me and my clients for a long time, haven't you?
Yes, sir. And I sincerely appreciate that.
So what do you do?
You name it.
Okay.
If it's dirty, I'll clean it. If it needs fixing, I can do some of that as well.
Okay. Commercial cleaning service implies that you do what?
Our core business is janitorial services.
Okay.
So we're the magic that happens when you turn the lights off and lock the door at night when you leave your office.
Uh-huh.
We also do construction cleanup services, window washing, carpet cleaning, hard surface floor care, parking lot maintenance, pressure washing, day porter services, so on and so forth.
Cool.
I typically don't say no to much.
Oh, okay. But I have always found your pricing to be very modest, inexpensive, and yet I've never had a complaint about your service, and that's very unusual. Well, how is it that you got sucked into the commercial cleaning business?
Well, unlike most kids who want to be the second baseman for the Yankees when they grow up, I had a passion for cleaning toilets at a very young age. No, actually just got into the business by chance, was offered a job doing sales.
So you've served me and my clients for a long time, and I've got tremendous results behind it. Why is it important for someone to have you on speed dial?
It essentially boils down to safety in the end, really. Not maintaining your property is risky.
Yeah, it's
to
scary
say the
business.
least. Yeah. And
so talk about that.
If you're not managing your property and you're not hands-on, you'd like as many sets of eyes on that property as possible.
Okay. What are some of the danger things that you spot that property owners and property managers just don't see?
Broken parking blocks, torn and battered walk-off mats at entries to buildings that can cause a major trip and fall and cost the owner plenty. Broken door hinges, broken door handles, lights being burned out and not attended to.
Well, what difference does that make?
Well, unless you're a cat, I don't think you can see in the dark, so it makes it pretty rough. If it's in a stairwell, an elevator, or an underground parking facility, it can be big trouble.
Yeah, it can be awkward, yeah. Okay, so you find these things. It's not your responsibility to fix them, though. So how do you deal with it?
We would report that to the property manager or the owner directly if they didn't have a property manager working for them.
Okay, so our listeners are very concerned about risk management because the show is smarter, stronger, safer. Now, the safer part of this is risk management and keeping from getting sued and keeping from all kinds of crazy things happening. And we can prevent that by having other sets of eyes. Your regular cleaning service should be reporting and responding, correct?
Yes, on a nightly basis.
Okay.
Yes. It will be reported to my office, and then my office will report to the property management.
Good, good. And talk about some of the things that you find on the job, some of your commercial locations.
Well, all the things I had discussed before I have found, and they have gone unattended, such as the parking block issue, broken door handles, and lights being burned out is probably the number one, and probably the easiest thing to fix.
Yeah. So when they find these things out, if they fix them in a timely manner, that's just regular operation of a property.
Absolutely.
But if they don't, it's negligence.
Absolutely.
And what happens if somebody's hurt because of an act of negligence?
Lawsuit.
Yeah, really, really bad things.
Yes, absolutely.
You just hand over your keys because the insurance company, if they know that you've been negligent, well, we're going to have insurance professionals talk about that on another show. But, Mike, you've done this for a lot of years, and you've seen a lot of successes and a lot of nightmares.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Most people that invest in properties, fortunately, understand the importance of maintaining their property. But the ones that spend all the money on these properties and then decide, maintenance, it's just, cleaning up, it's not a big deal.
Cut the cost.
Yeah, if you forget about the maintenance, it could cause a big problem in the end.
Okay, well, so that being the case, I use you, but other people don't have any idea how to put you on their speed dial. How do they get in touch with MT Commercial Cleaning Services?
They can call me at 818-558-6344.
You said that was
818-558-6344.
So 818-558-6344. 6344.
And we're also on the internet at mtccs.net. Mike Thomas Commercial Cleaning Services.net.
Okay, but the phone number is probably the easiest way for people to pick up and reach you. And that again was
818-558-6344.
Okay, and the reason I have you on speed dial is because you take care of my properties. You do it very modestly, and you watch my back.
Absolutely.
Now, I rather love that. Are all property portfolio operators, are they all consistent, or do they sometimes just get tired?
I'd say that's very accurate.
Okay, and if they get tired and they don't call you, well, that would be a mistake, correct?
Absolutely. If they're not calling me or another, licensed, bonded, and insured contractor, they're taking a risk.
Very cool. Okay, so thank you, Mike Thomas. We'll be right back with Investing Insights with Barry Burnett